Hi, welcome to Cheesecake Factory. Is this your first time dining with us?
That was horrible.
That really was horrible.
Hi, welcome to Cheesecake Factory. Is this your first time dining with us? You
Are
Watching
Scattered. That was terrible.
Okay,
No
so
dignity.
first of all, tell me about yourselves.
I guess we'll do
Starting with Saul.
Starting with Saul.
I'm 5'4". Even though my license says 5'5", but don't tell anyone, dude.
Are you a liar?
I think he's lying.
The state of New York doesn't care.
That's probably true. My head's disgusting.
Well, about a little bit about myself. I find Brandon's head disgusting. Well, Saul isn't done. Whatever.
What?
We're Scattered
It's
Earth.
already going so horribly wrong.
We're Scattered Earth. We're a metal band from Long Island.
Metal.
We're metal. We're
a band.
We're four guys that make noise.
Guys.
We make noise with instruments. Vocals.
Really?
Bass.
Guitar.
Percussion.
Ostinatos.
Yeah, we play. I guess you call us like. Would you call us doom? No.
I call us
Metal.
impending doom. If we did.
Yeah, for the audience.
To us.
No, we're like
Bunch of rap.
down-tuned, old-school shotgun doom blues. You can put that in your genre.
What is this, Molly Hatchet?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah.
We didn't get the memo? That's
No.
right. Yeah, you didn't
Okay.
get the memo. You never get the fucking memo.
See, that's who we are.
Yeah, they have-
Well, how did you guys meet?
Well,
We met in
Tragic
Mr.
Adradis.
Adradis' social studies workshop class in 7th grade. And we bonded over his Kurt Cobain shirt, and I love for making really bad jokes about Pearl Harbor.
Sure.
And somewhere along the way, this asshole came. He just
Well, actually, that asshole came first.
that asshole, we met
we met Saul
Slip
going to Slip Disc.
Slip This, may it rest in peace.
Yeah,
In
this,
2006.
this record store in Valley Stream, we all used to go and hang out and smoke crack behind the building.
And worship Satan.
We all see. It's funny because we all like used to
smoke
hang out
crack
there,
with Satan.
but
Yeah, but we never knew each other before that. Before
Slip Disc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met each other like either in the store.
That was like the social mecca, if you will.
Yeah.
So we
So
took our respective.
Oh, wait, that's a denominational term. That was the social epicenter, if you will. I don't mean to
yeah.
offend.
Long may it live.
The chorus, a choir of heavenly angels.
And they,
So I joined the band in
Yeah, well, the band, me and Johnny have been playing together since.
too long.
Yeah, we've been playing since I was like 12 years old.
August of 03.
August 2003. I was 12 years old. He was 13, and we decided to like start jamming together, and then things just went downhill from there. And we've been playing ever since.
It's like a married couple.
And then we met these two, and eventually.
These
The
two
main-
we both joined in the same year.
We actually met on Craigslist.
We both joined in the year.
casual encounters.
What was it? Was it 2008?
It was 2009. Yeah, last year.
Two years ago.
2 years ago now. 2 years ago now.
September 25th.
Yeah, encyclopedia over here.
Oh, no, it's Wikipedia.
Solid wiki, suck his dicky. Don't be surprised if you buy something sticky.
Hey, listen, if there's money involved, I'll strongly consider it possible.
Then why are you in Scattered Earth?
Because there's money involved.
Is there?
This is news to me.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
It's dirty money, yeah. But
Hey, money's
So
money.
he and I joined in 2009, around in September. You must have joined like 3 weeks
Can't
before
stand
I did.
2.5.
2.5 weeks before I did. I originally came in and I was like, I don't really want to do this. So I'll just do like session work. Actually, no. The reason I joined Scattered Earth was because I was hanging out with Brandon, and
We actually had existed for about a year or two, and our bass player, who originally formed the band with us, left. And then we were going to have practice one day, and I happened to be with this asshole. And then one thing led to another.
Stop talking about yourself. He was with me and this asshole.
Quid pro quo. Brandon did some session work,
Yeah, just-
optics,
you're getting
these other
into
bands.
That's
And then Steve decided to return the favor by doing some bass for this band, and then this unholy matrimony slowly formed into the four-headed, cacophonous hodgepodge of oral atrocities you see in front of you today.
and we love doing it, and we love doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all love each other, but like
And it's not platonic at all.
it's not platonic in the slightest.
We have a lot of.
It's just that special kind of love that feels like blistering hatred.
Yes.
that
Yes.
kind.
You know, we started the band as
That's because
friends.
you used isopropyl rubbing alcohol last time.
We started the band as friends, and we're gonna become enemies.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's
it makes it interesting.
Okay,
It
now
only goes downhill from here.
let's. How about let's ask another question. How about do you guys have any influences?
As individuals, as a collective,
As individuals.
So,
Black Sabbath,
Is that it?
pretty much.
If we're only gonna do one band, I'm gonna be Pink Floyd.
Alice in Chains.
Nirvana.
And notice how our band sounds literally nothing like any of those bands except for Black
Blue
Sabbath
Cheer.
and Alice in Chains.
Yeah,
And Blue
we
Cheer.
kind of.
And when do we sound like Blue Cheer?
All the time.
All the time.
At least in my head.
Are you crazy, bud? I think you just listen to on your iPod Blue Cheer while you play along with us.
Well, actually, I have Scattered Earth on my iPod listed under Blue Cheer, so it's like a subversive
We're Blue Cheer
subliminal
Part 2.
influence.
We're part 2 of Blue Cheer.
No, we're actually parts 3 and 4.
What does that accomplish?
Absolutely nothing, but I just like referencing Blue Cheer as often as fucking possible.
That's fair enough.
Pink Floyd, Pink Floyd, Pink Floyd.
Black Sabbath.
Pink Floyd.
Hey Danny, listen to Black Sabbath.
The D-Gens.
Well,
Midnight Mob.
I'll do.
We'll cut that out.
So
We're actually gonna cut this whole interview and redo it. Seriously.
We have I'd say the other things about us though is we all kind of come from a somewhat different area of like
Very
what we,
different.
what we all enjoy, and I think that's part of the sound is Saul's very into like more classic stuff. You know, we always make the joke that he listens to nothing
But
past
dead
a
people.
band's second
Actually,
album.
most of the bands I listen to are dead.
Most of the band collectively dead.
No,
I lost my
individually
phone.
too.
And I listen to mostly like prog rock
Thank
and,
you,
like,
Jimmy
and like progressive and prog metal and Brandon
Doom.
Doom and like grunge.
Yeah.
And Johnny grunge and
Johnny Grunge.
Johnny grunge a
Yeah,
lot.
Johnny Grunge over here.
Johnny Grunge a lot. I found my thumb, by the way.
Alright, the truth of the matter is, we call him Johnny Grunge because he every year
Takes a shower.
goes. There is a statue in Seattle that no one knows about. It's a life-size bust of Eddie Vedder in the tenor, and Johnny actually goes and prostrates himself naked before the statue and fasts for 3 days as a yearly ritual.
It's true.
That's how into Grunge
It's
he
it's
is.
so true that it's not.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He can't afford to go to Seattle. What he does
Again, after being there so many fucking times.
absolutely. I was gonna say though is that he actually built a statue himself out of marmalade.
Of Eddie
And-
Vedder.
Of Eddie Vedder. It doesn't look a thing like Eddie Vedder, but you wouldn't know.
He calls it.
He calls it Eddie. It's actually kind of just a mold. It just looks like Tangle. And he does exactly that in front of it.
Alright.
So to
Next
answer your-
question.
Yeah.
Next question. So, any funny shows? Like show stories? Funny
The red phone.
Red phone's ringing. Oh, dude, that's the secret sound.
No, we're still going. We'll just cut that at the end.
Can we just cut this whole interview and start over?
No, come on. We'll cut around all this shit.
Yeah, alright.
That could be anybody on the phone.
It couldn't. But it's not. It's
funny
Wait,
Lady across the street.
Dead grandma.
Dead grandma.
That's from the beyond.
104 years old, I be. Your house.
I'm as old as Nathan's.
Once the light of young men.
Wait. Alright, so you asked
Sorry about that.
This interview,
is a funny story.
we played one show at this place called
Woody's Village Saloon.
That whole thing.
No, Woody's Village Spittoon.
It's more like it. Yeah, that whole show was really just a joke.
Yeah,
It was just a bad joke that nobody knew the punchline to.
My bass
It was
drum.
like an inside joke that no one was a part of.
Yeah.
Inside joke that got kicked.
Well, because no one was inside.
Yeah, that's true. 'Cause that's alcoholics.
You go.
My bass drum broke in the middle of the second to last song in the set. So I'm playing and I realize the bass drum's not working. So I just lean back and I just take my feet and I put them up on like the bass drum like that. And everyone's like, no one knows. So I was like, what the fuck is he? And I took it. I'm playing the beat and I took my right hand and I started playing the bass drum parts on the floor tom. So I started trying to coordinate
And
that.
subsequently, my ability.
Yeah, and in my head I'm like, oh, it's a great idea, it's working. And then I look up, and all three of them are looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? And
Yeah.
it sounded absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
It sounded absolutely terrible.
there was no. There's no.
Redeeming things
There's
about
no
that show.
There were. It was almost it was almost a crime that people actually witnessed this.
Thankfully, we don't have a lot of people coming, so.
Yeah, we did not at that show. That was because it was just a poorly advertised. You know, that there's no.
Oh, but it was our first time in the newspaper, though.
Yeah,
We were in the newspaper.
good times,
The
man.
newspaper when that happened.
Wasteland's been there, done that.
Oh yeah, Wasteland.
Why don't you tell them about Wasteland?
Our old band. It's awesome.
Yeah, go
Well,
check it out.
they're old fans.
MySpace.com/Wasteland LI. We're not around anymore. Don't get your hopes down.
Anyway, but yeah, that was just an all-around tremendously awful experience. But it was fun.
It's funny.
It was most fun.
Like
after
most
it was
tragedies, it's funny in retrospect.
Yeah. Like we just felt so much better after it was done.
Mm-hmm.
That
It
it
kind of
was,
exercised the shit out of us.
you
fun.
know,
Yeah. And the people that worked there weren't even fond of us. They were like, "You're too loud. This isn't Madison Square Garden." And I was like, "What? It's not.
This is Madison Square Garden.
You mean,
We're in the wrong.
You mean this strange rectangular?
MSG or LAX.
Yeah. MSG.
MSG or JFK. Alright.
All right. Next question. What kind of covers do you guys play? Like, what artists is?
Usually blankets.
Barry Manilow.
Yeah.
We try to put a
Chick
couple.
Corea Electric Band.
We try to put a couple covers in each show that we play, just because we pay homage to the people that we enjoy. And as funny enough as it sounds, those are where our highest points of contention come from. Never about our own material, but about our covers. Is when we bicker at each other. I'd say.
Yeah.
To date, though, we've done Pink Floyd, Alice in Chains,
Black Sabbath.
Oh,
Pentagram, Down. Who else?
Bee Gees.
We've never done the Bee Gees.
James Taylor.
We've never done James Taylor.
Not yet.
in Sal's head, you know.
It's Saul's head. It's that. No, we've done a bunch of bands. We've done a small handful of bands. We tend to
Beatles.
The Beatles, yeah, we've done the Beatles a couple of times. We've done Stone Temple Pilots. Vaseline.
We did Vaseline. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we try to sort of pay homage, and that's
It gives you a bit of a glimpse of where we're coming from,
Mm-hmm.
and to see how far it's gone.
How far it's deviated from the original plan.
Yeah.
So any new songs?
a couple.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. As of this interview, the day of this interview, January 3rd,
Yes.
Yes.
2011, we, for the most part, just completed a new song. That was actually an old Wasteland song that never got finished. So we recycled
And
it
we actually combined that with a piece of a song that we used to have when we first started this band.
with our other bass player,
And
a more talented and handsome bass player.
That's because of question.
Oh.